Hello. We hope you're enjoying your stay at Tochi's place.
To help you make the most of your time in Kamakura, we've prepared this sightseeing guide.
Today, we'll introduce you to Kosho-ji Temple.
Right. Get ready to explore a real hidden gem here in Kamakura. It's not just, a pretty spot.
No, not at all.
It's got this really deep and honestly quite surprising history. Lots of stories about tolerance, unexpected connections. It's fascinating.
So what's our mission today?
Well, we want to peel back the layers of this ancient place. We'll look at how it might have started, its amazing role helping hidden Christians.
Hidden Christians. Wow. Okay.
And what it's like today. People call it the Temple of Rhododendrons. It's just a great mix of history, local legends, and, well, just a really nice atmosphere.
Okay, let's dive in. Back to the late 13th century. The story starts with this really important Buddhist monk, Ipin Shonin, founder of the Jishu sect.
That's the arc.
And the core story is, well, he was actually denied entry into Kamakura. Can you believe that? A major spiritual figure just turned away.
It's quite the image, isn't it? And it happened when he was trying to do missionary work here.
So why was he considered so, well, revolutionary? What was his philosophy?
It was called Tariki Hongan. Basically, salvation by other power. What made it radical for the time was how inclusive it was.
Inclusive how?
He taught that absolutely everyone, didn't matter what they believed, or even if they didn't believe anything, could reach salvation just by chanting Namu Amida Butsu.
Just chanting. No complex rituals or anything?
Exactly. It bypassed all the usual requirements.
Yeah.
And his sect, the Jushu, even had this unique practice called Fusan. They'd hand out these little slips of paper,
Okay.
offering the chance of rebirth in paradise, even to people from totally different religions. I mean, think about that level of open-mindedness back then. It was really something.
That really is incredible. So tell us about this specific incident. He tries to enter Kamakura.
Right. He's heading in, probably aiming to spread his teachings, and he runs into the procession of Hojo Tokimune.
The ruler of the Kamakura shogunate at the time.
Yeah, de facto ruler, yeah. Big deal. And Ipin and his followers, they were dressed very simply, very humbly.
And that caused a problem.
Apparently so. They were mistaken for outlaws, can you imagine? The samurai stopped them right there at a checkpoint on Kobukuzaka Road.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets worse. Ipin was actually beaten with a staff and basically driven away from the city.
Wow, so a really harsh welcome.
Extremely harsh. But here's the twist, Kosho-ji Temple. It was later built on the very spot where Ipin had to camp outside the city walls that night.
So the place where he was rejected became the foundation for this temple.
Exactly. Talk about turning things around.
Is there anything still there from that early time? Like physical proof?
Yes, definitely. If you explore the grounds, you can still find some old stone monuments. There's even a stupa, like a small memorial tower, with the year 1325 carved into it.
1325, so that really confirms its age.
It does. It anchors the temple firmly in that period. And, thinking about it, this whole origin story, born from exclusion but based on Ipin's radically inclusive idea, it really sets the stage for the temple's whole history of acceptance.
That's a great point. It sort of foreshadows what comes next, doesn't it?
It really does.
Which brings us to maybe the most astonishing part of Kosho-ji's history.
Yeah.
Its connection to hidden Christians.
Right, during the Edo period.
And this was a time when Christianity was absolutely forbidden in Japan, wasn't it? Very dangerous.
Extremely dangerous, severe persecution. So the question is huge. How on earth did a Buddhist temple end up being a sanctuary, a safe place for people practicing a forbidden faith?
Seems almost unbelievable.
It is remarkable.
Yeah.
But Kosho-ji somehow maintained the spirit of religious tolerance even then. The story goes that in the nearby Obukuroya area, hidden Christians would register as official parishioners of Kosho-ji.
Registering at the Buddhist temple.
Yes, as a cover, while secretly keeping their Christian faith alive.
Wow. That's incredibly brave for everyone involved.
And there's this powerful little anecdote, maybe a legend, maybe true, about one of the temple priests. When the government officials came asking questions, the priest supposedly vouched for individuals, saying something like, oh yes, this person is a follower of Kosho-ji, knowing full well they weren't, just to protect them.
That gives me chills. Just quiet acts of compassion making such a huge difference.
It really shows how individual empathy can work, even against strict rules, creating these little pockets of safety.
Is there anything tangible left from that time? Any evidence you can see today?
Yes, there is. Inside the main hall, they've preserved 2 candlesticks. The belief is that these were actually used by the hidden Christians for their secret worship.
Really? Candlesticks.
Uh-huh. And back in the 1970s, a researcher, Father Loom, who studied Christian history in Japan, apparently confirmed seeing these items there. He also noted a decorative cross motif. They call it a kurusumon within the temple, too.
A cross motif inside a Buddhist temple.
And there's even a whisper, a legend perhaps, that Kosho-ji's name actually appeared in some old Christian documents.
Fascinating. Now, if you visit today, the first thing you might notice is the big gate, and it has a cross crest on it. Is that directly related?
Ah, that's a really interesting piece of the puzzle. That crest, well, it originally belonged to the Nakagawa clan.
Okay.
They were feudal lords down in Bungo province. The gate itself was actually moved here from another temple, Toki-in, which doesn't exist anymore.
So the gate isn't original to Kosho-ji.
No, it was relocated. Now, there is speculation that the Nakagawa clan might have been Christian daimyos or lords. It's a possibility that adds to the temple's mystique.
But it's not confirmed.
The direct link between that specific crest on the gate and Christianity is debated by historians. So we can't say for sure it's a direct Christian symbol from the Nakagawa clan.
I see.
It's more like, well, it fits the overall story of tolerance here, doesn't it? And fun fact, the crest you see on the gate is actually a replica. Yeah, the original one is kept safely inside the main hall. So it's this really cool mix, confirmed history with the candlesticks, local legends, and then these symbols that spark conversation.
It definitely adds layers to the visit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we've covered the deep history, but Kosho-ji today has a whole other kind of beauty, right?
Oh, absolutely. It's moved beyond just history. It's vibrant. People affectionately call it the Temple of Rhododendrons.
And I bet it lives up to the name.
It really does. It's a feast for the eyes, especially in spring. The grounds just come alive with flowers. You get spirea late March to mid-April.
Right.
Then forsythia around the same time, late March, early April. Bright yellow. And then the main event, the rhododendrons, mid-April to early May. They're spectacular.
Oh, I can picture just walking around in that peaceful atmosphere.
Exactly. It's incredibly serene, just perfect for taking a quiet moment, maybe sitting and reflecting.
And while you're wandering, there's some other interesting things to see, right? Some local deities.
Yes. There are two quite special ones right there on the grounds. One is the Oshibuki-sama.
Oshibuki-sama.
Yeah. Local belief says that if you worship this deity monthly, it can cure coughs.
Cure coughs. That's very specific.
Isn't it a real slice of local folklore? And right near there, you'll find the child-rearing Jizo.
Ah, Jizo statues are quite common, often for children.
That's right. Families come here to pray for their children's health and growth. It's very touching to see the little offerings sometimes.
So these deities show that the temple isn't just a museum piece, is it?
Not at all. That's what's so lovely. It shows Kosho-ji is still very much a living spiritual place for the community today. It balances its incredible past with being relevant right now, offering comfort and connection, history and present side by side.
Okay, I'm convinced. I want to go. How easy is it to get there?
Yeah.
Especially for someone staying at Tushi's place.
Oh, it's super easy. It's only about a 5-minute walk from JR Kita Kamakura station. Really straightforward.
5 minutes, that's perfect.
Yep, hop off the train, short stroll, and you're there. No hassle at all.
And you mentioned it's a bit of a hidden gem.
Exactly. And here's a great tip. Most people arriving at Kita Kamakura station head towards Engaku-ji or Megetsuin. Kosho-ji is actually in the opposite direction.
Ah, so fewer crowds.
Way fewer crowds. It makes for such a peaceful, tranquil experience. You really get to escape the hustle and bustle. It's open from 9:00 in the morning till 5:00 in the evening.
And what about getting in? Is there an entrance fee?
Well, it uses a really lovely system called Shinu. It's basically a voluntary donation.
Oh, not a fixed price.
No. Most people usually give around 100 to 300 yen. It feels less like paying an entrance fee and more like, well, like expressing gratitude, which is a really nice part of Japanese temple culture.
I like that. It feels respectful.
It really does. And, if you are staying somewhere like Toshi's place with the kitchen and the contactless setup, it gives you so much flexibility.
How so?
Well, you can plan your day easily, fit in these quieter, more contemplative spots like Kosho-ji without feeling rushed, make your own breakfast, head out early maybe.
That makes sense. And could you combine it with other temples nearby?
Absolutely. It's perfectly positioned for that. After Kosho-ji, you could easily walk over to Kosho-ji Temple or maybe Kaizo-ji, even Juku-ji Temple. They're all relatively close.
So you could make a nice little walking tour of historic sites.
Exactly. A really reflective route, focusing on Kamakura's spiritual side. It's a great way to prioritize those unique, quiet moments over just ticking off the big tourist spots, don't you think?
Definitely. Kosho-ji really sounds like it offers that special blend, the deep history, that amazing story of tolerance, plus the natural beauty. It's more than just a quick stop.
It truly is. So, as you plan your visit, maybe think about this. Here's a place whose story started with rejection, right? Ibn Shonen literally turned away.
Yeah.
And yet it grew into this enduring symbol of acceptance, a quiet haven welcoming different beliefs. What does Koshoji's journey, its resilience and openness, tell us about finding sanctuary, finding understanding, maybe even in places we least expect? Something to ponder as you explore.
What did you think?
We hope the rest of your stay at Toshi's place will be filled with wonderful memories.